destroy Mohbad from inside out. He gave you the opportunity to insult his parents in his presence, and he wouldn't talk. This is what people are saying, those that have been with you. If you say who said it, said it that the day he insulted Mama Mohbad. He looked at Mohbad couldn't say anything. Mohbad couldn't correct. Mohbad was just looking. What manner of husband did you think you are married? What manner of life do you think you want to live? And you think all these things, God will not ask you. You think you went away, you want to think you are Otipaude, Chidogbe. That is what I said this morning. There is something that God is cooking for me. She will never finish it yet. If you marry another man, that is if you marry another man, you will still be that man. Don't worry. That Iyabo will be there for you. No. When you look at, I watched one proceeding on YouTube. There was a young lady. The lady was just 25. He has married 2 times. She has married 2 times. And those that this lady went to marry to, they are going to be between 60 and 65. He's with the 3rd person. What happened to the first and second one? They all died. And before they died, they have to will everything to her. So what is the lady doing? Killing them. Killing them. Be there 3 months, they Kpãii. 3 months, they Kpãii. And they will divorce and be targeting another person. That is who Wunmi is. I don't want to know whoever is standing by Wunmi. I said I got my judgment from where Mohbad was being buried by Wunmi. You don't have to tell me. And when you are telling me you are standing with Wunmi, I say, go on. If you don't believe that Wunmi know what killed the husband, okay, go and wash. The Wunmi that everybody, go and wash. Your husband, the man you call your husband, the father of the only child you are carrying about. The man you want to go and inherit his property. And you were there. They want to open, you say no, don't open. And when they are talking, you say you are his wife. God will ask you all that. God will judge you. If there's nothing you want to say, that place they are burying that guy, you can open your mouth and say, excuse me. 2 million was given to you, Darusha. How will I say, Baba Liam buy? Just even pretend. How will I say, buy? I know what to do. Lord, I see me wow. I just say that now. I want to say passion to tipa. I just say that now. You don't even feel it. Oh, one day. Only your colleague said, bye. Oh, lie, Lucille. You are bold enough to tell people not to open it. Only the Buruko follow me. The Baba give instruction, bury. The Baba say, when you want to bury, break his head. The Baba say, when you want to bury, fold his leg. When Baba say, this 2 million they give you to bury him, don't use everything. Did Baba give all those instructions? Darusha that was giving how much? 10,000. Darusha was giving money to give police the bouncer that was there giving Mohbad cover security at the show. He was giving 10,000 to give everybody that was there. You are giving them 5,000. You want to tirames this lady. Tirames this lady. You are so rich. Don't just put money for 10,000. You pocket 5,000 out of it. That was the genesis of Mohbad being hungry. Those ones, nobody is saying it. But that same Darusha overnight become billionaire and start buying Mercedes. And then he goes for Topa Mohbad. And then he among for Topa Mohbad. So the neighbor is watching and judging. say they want to contribute money in that their group. They want to contribute money in that group. And when they say they want to contribute the money, you want to bring your own account. Who told you that Mama Mohbad knew about the money they want to contribute? The next thing you say, Iyabo is asking, whose account is this? He says your account. He said, why don't you bring the mother's account? You are now saying, hey, because the mother cannot get through to the account. Who does that? Who does that? It's only Darosha. Nobody again. Darosha. And then Mohbad. Darosha is enjoying the money. Mama Mohbad is doing the job. Covering. Darosha knows the password of Mohbad on iCloud or doing something. Darosha that went to what is it called? Show with Mohbad. And under 2-3 hours after the show, we got home, the fight, and Mohbad died. And Darosha have the confidence to play salt on Mohbad. And someone will be here and telling me Darosha love Mohbad. Darosha never. Darosha never loved Mohbad. Rather, he was envious of Mohbad. Envious of Mohbad. Looking for an avenue to steal everything the young man has. And when the opportunity comes, he sided with Wunmi. He decided to stay and calmly to perpetuate that the burial went well. If a young man is buried and you don't know what killed him, you did not ask question. As the only brother that was there around that time, as the only member of the family, you are there. You say you were not in that house and you did not bother to ask question. What happened? How did he die? The nurse that you people claim injected came in 2 o'clock. Darosha, can you make it make sense? You say the nurse came at 2 o'clock to inject someone you told us at 12 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023. It's more than 2 hours gone. You said they told you at 12 that is the second stage of death. And the doctors made us understand. To enter second stage of death, the person had died over 3 hours. And Darosha, you can still say, they said they inject him and he was convulsing. It makes sense. That's what I'm saying. I say DPP, Pedro is the commissioner of police. And he's the commissioner of law. He's the attorney general and the commissioner of law in Lagos State. Pedro. Make it make sense. Taufika Shotobi, make it make sense. That someone that the people that have declared dead at 12, a nurse came in and inject, and you said the nurse didn't want to take the fall. They roll on now. People have brain. That we are not on that seat making judgments. All of us Nigerians are not being government. But don't think Nigerians are fools. Don't rub it on our face. Don't rub it on our face. Don't do that. The driver said 9 a.m. they called him. That the person you took to show on Sunday via Monday are Kpãii. Darosha confirmed that they called him around 11 that Mohbad was convulsing and he told them to take him to the hospital. Getting to that hospital at 12 p.m., they said Mohbad had died and in second stage of death. Photo B, make it make sense. Taufika, you can listen to what I'm saying more than 100 times if you did not read it in Darosha's testimony. Iyabo Ojo, you can hear me anywhere you are. Don't bother with my accent, but just listen to what I'm saying. Iyabo Ojo, listen. How will someone that died 9 a.m. get injection at 2:30? What the nurse ran to go and get was already in the system of that young man who injected him. Who did that? Shotobi, you have done your worst. But there's God. There's Almighty. There's Allah, if you are Muslim. There's God Almighty that we judge from one house to the other. Ikú tó pa àwọn àkọ́bí ọmọ Egypt, God is still having it. If this case is on your table, and you hear me, if you don't want to be part of those that will lose all their children on this case, judge is right. Judge is right. If you are part of the people that have sold their conscience, and this case is on your table, please buy back your conscience and do the right thing. There's God in heaven that will judge you accordingly. We ask you a question. When it will be like Mohbad one day, and the angel will come and ask you, how did you live your life? They will ask you, when this case was on your table, what did you do? Will you be able to make your journal? All this question is posed to you. By the time Wunmi will see that Mohbad Kpãii on the 11th, and the narrative you bring out was Mohbad Kpãii on the 12th. Even if Mohbad Kpãii on the 12th, if you fight 9 a.m., why are you telling the whole world that Mohbad Kpãii 4 p.m.? When everybody in the music industry have been writing on their Instagram, on their Twitter, on Facebook, that rest in peace, Mohbad. R.I.P. Mohbad. R.I.P. Mohbad. Before 9 a.m., before 11, people have been writing R.I.P. Wunmi, R.I.P. to who? The man they have been writing R.I.P. since Tuesday morning. It now come that the man died in the evening. Mohbad married the greatest enemy of his life. Mohbad had a deal with the devil advocate. There's nothing anybody will do to you, but your conscience will kill you. Wunmi Adebanjo. Nobody. If the people that hold the law say they want you to walk free, you will be the one that will kill their children. I'm saying it. There's no day I don't say this. You will walk into their family. What you do to Mohbad, the love you show Mohbad, that everybody is turning their face away from it, you will show their children. We are here. Nobody leave. If it's President Tinubu that is looking away and say, let him go, you will walk into his son's life and destroy them. There's no way. Anybody use Tinubu because he's number one man in Nigeria. If it's the Sanwo-Olu that is saying Wunmi will go scot-free, you will walk into their children's life and destroy it. If it's Pedro that is saying you will, anybody, Wunmi, you will kill their children. Your type will enter their family. And those people that say they like you to be their son's wife, I pray you marry them. And if you did not marry them, your type, the way Mama Mohbad pray for you, that is your type that they have will marry. That's the way I pray for them. their children, their sons will marry your kind. The pain that my Baba Mohbad felt, they will feel it at their old age. So I pray. Thank you so much. Thank you, Maureen.
What I think about the audio that was played earlier, I believe they are trying to push out the narrative that Mohbad accidentally fell, because this was the same thing that the Mario guy said. The audio that was played, Adura said that, but not in a way. That fell, they were talking about, oh, he fell, Mohbad fell down. It was like 4 different narratives. But I believe now they are trying to push a new narrative that Mohbad accidentally slipped, fell, and fell. So, by saying this, they want to listen to see the public reaction. Let's see what they're gonna say. You go ahead and say that, and let's see what their reaction would be. So I don't know, because why emphasis on Mohbad slipped and fell. Mohbad fell, it wasn't okay. Mohbad fell, this and that fell. So are they still trying to exonerate her in a way that don't look at that way, she didn't do it, the nurse came, but mistake or no mistake, it's okay. That's fine. Mistake or no mistake, this person has actually called or mentioned like 10 people's name, implicated these people and said, oh, it was you, it was this, it was that. To us, based on what she had said, Mohbad pie, like 10 different pies, air infection, Obama Hendra, this and that. Now, they are using the extension of the group chat to pass a narrative that it was an accident. To me, I believe they don't know what VDM have. They don't know why he insisted that he was going to wait until group admin come to Nigeria. They are really scared, and they don't know the direction it's going to come at them. They're not sure. So they're thinking, let's test the water. Like, you go out there, tell them he fell, you have an evidence. Oh, you go out there, tell them he fell, it was an accident. So that will collaborate what Adura said. VDM came and said, Adura said, Yomi said, Wunmi pushed Mohbad. He fell and he pied. So they are trying to write a new narrative to, how do I say it? They're trying to write a new narrative, because JDM said to them that this nonce narrative is not going to work with me. You have to come up with something else. It's like they're not sure what he has with him already. So they're not. They are trying to write a new script. And that's why you see all these people against VDM. They are coming up with new narrative. And this narrative, I'm beginning to see it as if it's coming together like he fell down by accident. Because people are now asking, okay, let's assume you said the nurse actually injected Mohbad. So was it that injection that caused the broken neck? Was it the injection that actually caused the blood, in his casket? So where can we connect this blood? What's the connection between the blood and the injection? So this is why, in my opinion, I think they are trying to write a new narrative. And the people they are going to use to push that narrative are the extension of the WhatsApp group. That's why I insisted I want to listen to what was said about, the accident that they said happened. I don't know. Did you request Crocodile? I saw you requested. Okay. So that's my opinion. I think they are trying to push a new narrative because since VDM mentioned the fact that Adura sent a message that stated that Wunmi pushed Mohbad, he fell, and he pied. And a lot of people are started thinking towards that direction that, oh, that could be true, you know? Because that could be the reason why there was blood in his casket. Oh, that's true. That could be the reason why his mom washed the blood duvet. Oh, that's true. That was the reason why his dad saw blood. You know, people are started to connecting the dots. They are starting to connect the dots. Like, oh, could it be what Adura said was true? Oh, could it be that she actually pushed him and he fell and he pied? Could that be the reason why, you know, there was a duvet soaked with blood? Could that be the reason why, you know, his dad saw blood? Could that be the reason why his hand saw blood as well? So these people are trying to use, you know, their new recruits and, you know, TikTok host to push out that narrative that it was an accident, because we've been in this justice for Mohbad for almost 2 years, and all of a sudden you're telling us that someone told me. I heard. Hold on a second. Could that be the reason why they're talking about blood? Hi, Crocodile. Do you want to say something? You can go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I think that's just is a piece of information that is intended to mislead and to distract. What these people know how to do is, when they realize that we're on some path, they will bring similar information and they will twist. They'll give it a twist, and they will try to. Yeah, they'll give it a twist, and they'll try to walk faster or move faster than the guy who's actually leading you. It's just like Moses, when Moses was, you know, taking the Israelite to the promised land, and then some other guy is coming and saying, you know, parroting the old manifesto that Moses is saying, and at the same time promising another promised land. You know, so it's going to keep the Israelite like distracted. Okay, you said this, you said that. Okay, both of you are saying the same story, but who do we trust now? You know, so some is going to trust the other guy, some is going to trust Moses. So it's just to split the camp. That's what they're just trying to do. It's called it red herring. So I mean, all those things is going to work more on Nigerians who have forgotten about J4M, who have not been in this case for like the past 2 years. We just came in recently and have no idea of what has transpired for the past 2 years, including the incidents that happened at the coroner inquest and the attempt they've made to disrupt and to budge the autopsy toxicology result, and the unwillingness of the police to carry out a phone forensic as requested by the dad and the likes and others like that. So you can see they're keeping quiet. Yeah, so people who are insulting Baba, calling Baba all sort of slanderous names, vilifying and disparaging him, and suddenly are trying to corroborate VDM's story and give it a new twist. You know, and saying that, you know, when VDM came out, they were insulting VDM, but now they are making similar claims that VDM is making and has given it a new twist. Are they just ones that we're going to believe?
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like all of a sudden I heard someone said it was a mistake. He slipped and he fell. Like, since when? We've been here for almost 2 years, and all of a sudden you heard that now, after William has already exposed that, you know, someone said, Adura said she pushed him and he fell. So what's going on? And the new guy also said he fell. So what is going on? Is that a new thing they're trying to push to the gullible ones?
They keep bringing all kinds of gimmick every now and then to mislead. You know, the thing is, if you're looking for the truth, everybody's mind is clamoring for the truth. I can tell you, if everybody knows the details of what happened to Mohbad, really, if the whole revelation comes out, we may almost all have a mental breakdown as regards details of what really happened to Mohbad. If the details of his death and the behavior or the involvement of everyone in the house is highlighted, if it is exposed, all of us might have a mental breakdown, may almost have a mental breakdown, because you can see that there is no remorse in that camp. There is no remorse by those who are around him, and there is no attempt by any of those guys to come out and say the truth. And of more concern is when the details of Mohbad's money and how it is being squandered and looted. Once these details begin to make it to the media space, it is going to be a sad story. We need to know what happened to that guy, and we need to know the involvement of those who are close to him and the roles that he played in his demise and the subsequent cover-up, and how they got paid and how they put their hands in Mohbad's money. It's not just about phone forensic, it's also bank forensic. His money, his assets. Who are those that got paid? Who are those? Did he have a visa to Canada? Where is his passport? Where is the visa? Where is the statement from the Canadian embassy? What happened to his Bitcoin wallet? Who logged in there? Who took the money? We already got some money out from Naira Marley, from Malian Record. He got some money out of Audiomark. Where is the money? Where are his estates? The ones he left behind. What of the money he had in his bank? What of the money he had in the hands of girlfriend? How did he die? What happened after the show? What happened in the house? What happened on Monday? Where is Mohbad's phone? What happened to the CCTV? All these and more. All these are questions that we need to answer, that we need to know. America is a very great country, but you find out that America, as great and free as it is today, it was just out of 100% of people in 1774, in 1776, that took part in the American Revolution. It was just 13% of them that fought for the American freedom and independence from the British. This was when the British was at the height of its power. I think then the British Empire was called an empire whose sun does not set, because of its large expanse and its control across the world. But just 13% sought to its independence and freedom and triumph over the British. And some other countries like that across the world. Until now, the efforts of a few of Americans to secure independence for their country does not only benefit the Americans, but also inspires the world at large today. So, if other Nigerians are not interested in the case, if some Nigerians are more interested in some triviality, or some things that does not really add value to the society, or brings hope to the future of our children and our grandchildren, and few of us is standing and seeking not only for the truth about Mohbad's death, but for the redress in the justice system. We should understand that we are actually involved in a cause that is greater than us. Justice for Mohbad is not just an online cruise. It's not a painkiller. It's not a drug that we give to ourselves when we are sad. But there is a vacuum in our soul, and we can't really make sense of this world if certain things are not known or understood. And then if attempts are not made to seek redress or to understand circumstances or what really happened, going to happen again. And by that time, we will not have the time